unity and coherence of a paragraph. We have already discussed about unity and coherence. Okay, coherence means logical sequence. Sequence means chronology. Chronologically, you have to write one sentence after another, and then these sentences will be logically connected. This is called coherence. And cohesive devices, there are several cohesive devices. First, that is connectives. These are called also connectives. Sentence connectors. These connectives can connect two sentences. Okay. If we want to show addition, you can put these words: also, and, besides, furthermore. Okay. Moreover, in addition. Using these words, we can connect to sentence. You have one point you have written in the first sentence, and you can say, in addition, we can say that physical exercise is good for our mental health also. So there is an example: this food is very tasty, it is also nutritious. So also is a cohesive devices. And if we write a paragraph, every cohesive devices we are putting in the paragraph, that will also explain our ability to write a paragraph. Okay, so how much cohesive devices you have used in your body, that will also explain that yes, you can write cohesive devices in your writing. Meena is pretty, it is Meena. Besides, she is intelligent. Okay. This house is very old. Moreover, the topic is price is too high. So moreover, besides, these are the cohesive. If we want to comparison and then contrast, if we want to contrast to the previous sentence, we can use these cohesive devices. What are the cohesive devices? But when we will be asking that yes, my friend is a very good student, he is very intelligent, but means that you are going to tell a different thing. That means but he doesn't come to classes regularly. That means you are going to tell a different thing using this word, that is but, and all other words, that is on the contrary, instead, you can use. He doesn't study at all, instead he sits and daydreams. Okay, so that is the contrary information you are putting. So when you are going to put contrary, contradictory, or the opposite information, we can use these cohesive devices using but, in addition, on the contrary, instead, in such a way. And again, to show comparison, if you want to put comparison over here, you can use in the, likewise in the same way, similarly, you can use this. One example, parents love their children, similarly, children love their parents. So the word similarly, it is your ability to use cohesive devices in your paragraph. Okay. So this is to show comparison. Again, to show emphasis. And to show emphasis, you can use in fact. After speaking many things, you can say in fact, indeed, certainly, as a matter of fact, I seldom travel. As a matter of fact, I hate traveling. So that means you are putting your emphasis that yes, I hate traveling. But you have used another word, as a matter of fact. In case of writing a paragraph, your word will be counted. Okay. So when you will be using similarly, but, also, moreover, in addition to, that will be counted the word stocks you are using. Okay. So when I will be using this cohesive device as a matter of fact, how many words are there? As a matter of fact. So 5 words will be counted, that you have written 5 words more using these devices in your paragraph. That is to show comparison and to introduce an example. Example you can use, for example, that is, or for instance, in other words. Okay? You can use this example. You want to put an example in your paragraph that will be logically connected. So using this example, you can say that yes, in example, that is, you can use these kind of cohesive devices at the time of writing and developing the body of your paragraph. These are the cohesive devices you can use. Money cannot ensure happiness. For instance, although Mr. Hakim is rich, he is very unhappy. Okay, so for instance, it is a cohesive device, and the cohesive devices are highlighted, okay, in the slide. Again, to introduce the result. So, therefore, consequently, as a result, hence, accordingly. So, these cohesive devices will be used at the time of putting your result. Suppose you have gone through an investigation relating to a topic, and finally you are speaking that yes, consequently we can say that this is the this are the weather was bad, so I stayed home indoors. Okay, so this so is cohesive devices. Okay, and Hasina was ill, therefore she was absent from school yesterday. So therefore, so as a result, these are the cohesive devices, and that will be, and those will be used in case of introducing your result. Okay.
The previous slide I have seen a sentence.
Yeah. That means he rebuked me, or he scolded of me, or he spoke ill of me publicly. Again, to introduce a conclusion. To introduce a conclusion, you can use some cohesive devices. In conclusion, in short, to sum up, finally, in a word, you can use. Okay. Mina did not answer my letter. She refused to talk to me when I called on her. In short, she behaved rudely. That means, in short, that you are going to conclude the behavior you had with Mina. To introduce a conclusion. To show a sequence, it's very easy. First, second, third, or at first, secondly, thirdly, you can put. And in case of first, second, third, or firstly, secondly, at first, secondly, thirdly, you can use these cohesive devices. And in case of putting your several points, we can use such kind of chronological device. Suppose you have 4 or 5 points in your hands, you can say at first, secondly, thirdly, okay, fourthly. In such a way, you can develop. Now, that is reference. You can use reference also work like sentence connector, and reference can be 3 types. Pronoun reference. Karim is a student. He studies at Kuwait. He in the second sentence cannot be understood without the presence of Karim. If I erase the first sentence, he cannot be understood. That is, he is here the pronoun reference. If I erase the first sentence, Karim is a student, then we get he. So he refers Karim. So if I erase the first sentence, we can understand who is he. Okay. So this is called pronoun reference. And also demonstrative reference. Demonstrative reference, you know, demonstrative means nirdeshak. We can point this and those. Men are physically stronger than women. And this statement, that means the previous statement, is generally true. The word this cannot be understood without the presence of the first sentence. So demonstrative reference, that is this, that, these, those, 4. Okay. And then comparative reference. There will be other reference, that will be Mina will not sing at the function. We will have to find someone else. Someone else, that is the reference. Someone else, that means except Mina, we have to find another one to write this. The phrase someone else cannot be understood without the presence of Mina. And another substitution. When a word will be used in place of other word, this is called substitution. The knife is blunt. Blunt, you know? Bhota. And give me a sharper one. Here one indicates knife. So that means we can write this sentence. This knife is blunt. Give me a sharper knife. Knife না বলে আমরা সেখানে কি বললাম? Give me a sharper one. And then verbal substitution. Another one. That is, have the children gone to sleep? I think they must have done. Okay, like that was the verbal substitution. Without using the verb, we have used done. Without repeating the sentence, we have put this. And also the casual substitution. Are you going to Dhaka tomorrow? If so, we can travel together. So the word so is the substitution of the clause are you going to Dhaka tomorrow? Are you going to Dhaka tomorrow? If so, we can travel together. So will be the substitution of the previous clause. That means, are you going to Dhaka tomorrow? Are you ready to go? If so, let's move together. Okay. Are you ready to play? Okay. If so, we can. If so, that means, are you agreed to the opinion? If so, put your points. So if so, we'll be indicating the previous clause. Again, cohesive device, and this device is ellipsis. Ellipsis means omit. Ellipsis means to omit a word or a sentence. Ellipsis can be of three types. Nominal ellipsis. Why don't you use a knife? I haven't got any. Why don't you use an umbrella? I do not have any. That means I do not have other umbrella. Okay. So this is ellipsis. Another one, verbal ellipsis. Is it going to rain? It may. That means it may rain. Without using the words rain, you are using it may. Okay. It may. To convey the answer, the main sentence, and casual ellipsis. Okay. So can you swim? Yes. All students haven't say yes. Okay. So the full sentence will be, can you swim? Yes, I can swim. But without using this sentence, you can say yes. Can you swim? Yes. So that is ellipsis, using these techniques. And lexical, another, that is lexical devices also link between two sentences. Repetition of words. He was walking home from his fields. His feet sank deep in the thick dust. A dry, hot wind blew dust across the brown field. The words dust, fields, these are the repeated over here. Okay, so this shouldn't be repeated. Lexical devices you can use. These are repetition. Dust, field, 2 times. Another use of synonym and antonym we know. Okay, we can use same word one after another. In this technique, you can use synonym or antonyms. Okay, so you can use. She fell asleep. A loud crash awoke him. Okay, so you can use also synonym and antonym at the time of writing body of a sentences. If we repeat word after word, that will not be the good way of writing paragraph. So we should use synonymous words at the time of writing paragraph. Yes? Question? Any question? No. And also collocation. Some words are used together. I gave a party yesterday. I invited friends and relations. Friends and relation. This is collocation. Friends and relation. Okay. The words friends and relations are collocations. Friends and relations. Relatives, same friends and relatives you can say. You can say friends and family members. You can say family friends, family members and neighbors. These are the collocation. That means two synonymous words, friends, family members, you can use. Okay, any other questions? Any questions? So, if we summarize that body of a paragraph can be developed using several cohesive devices. What are the devices? Connectives, linkers. To show contrast, you can use some kind of words. To show comparison, we can use some words. To show result, we can put some words. Okay? And also, by putting several lexical coherence, several other ellipses, you can develop a paragraph. So our motive, that means supporting the topic sentence, we have to write 15, 16 or 50 sentences, but within the sentence we have to use some cohesive devices, some linkers that will link between sentence to sentence, and in such a way we can write the paragraph. And finally we will be writing the concluding sentence, and the concluding sentence, writing the concluding sentence, our paragraph will also conclude. Okay, any other questions? After some time we will try to practice. Okay, so any other questions? So thank you. These are the paragraph techniques we can